Have you ever wondered what it's like to finally live in a place you've always dreamed about? For me, that moment didn't happen until I packed up my life in Manila and moved to Baguio. But before I got here, there were months of planning, decision making, and a lot of moving boxes. So let's go back and start from the very beginning of this journey. Or should I say the chaotic part? I just want to document this moment. It's currently June 21st, and I just made my reservation with my future unit in Baguio. Oh my god, my heart is literally happy, and I'm sorry for the sound because I'm getting ready. I'm about to head out. I really feel so good about this. I feel so excited. But yeah, I'm so happy. Like, look at me. Anyway, yeah. See you, my future self in Baguio. I'm having the weirdest, or maybe not, but food combination for dinner. So I'm having cheesecake, Thai fillet that I had marinated for so long, and then some Spanish latte because this is just what I have in the ref, and I'm receiving my new ref tomorrow. Everything's going well until I visited PLDT today, and they said na wala na daw slot sa condo. It's one of the scariest part of moving to like outside the city. I'm trying not to panic about it and just find solutions because I still have time, like more like 2 to 3 weeks. And it's really good that I really settled it and tasting the cheesecake. Let's see how it tastes like. So good. I posted like a question in Reddit, like about all the situation. Someone messaged me saying that they have like Converge installed in there, so that means it's actually fiber ready. So yeah, we're all good. Not actually all good pa because wala pa akong nakakausap na agent. It really helps like may mga communities na ganito kasi I've tried asking ChatGPT and akala ko I can depend on ChatGPT but not really because iba pa rin yung my live experience and the community itself. But yeah, anyway, I think that's pretty much it, and I'll just keep you guys posted all through the progress of this new journey, which I'm so excited, I'm so anxious, I don't know, like there's literally a lot of emotions going on in my head at the moment. Like when PLDT mentioned earlier, it was just, what the fuck? Like they didn't even bother to. But anyway, I don't want to rant about it, but no, I guess I want to rant about it because this is like my journal that I'm just parading with random people. But yeah, I think super good move na super aga kong nag-initiate ng transfer because I had a lot of time to like look into it. But yeah. Hey guys, so of course, this wouldn't be my vlog without a yapping session. But this time, I intentionally wanted to yap because I wanted this video to be very informative because I've seen that a lot of moving to Baguio contents are somehow students' point of view kasi maraming ang universities and schools dito for colleges. So, I wanted this to be somehow sharing my journey with you, but at the same time, giving like value in terms of in case lang na gusto nyo mag-move sa Baguio or you're just interested on what are the things that you have to consider if you're a working individual and you wanted to move here. First of all, I wanted to share why I decided to move here. Baguio is not a foreign place for me because ever since I was a kid, we're going here now with my family because we have relatives here. But as a kid, the only like perception that you have in any place is just a family outing, family bonding. Back in 2018, when I started to visit Baguio, like with my own itinerary, like as an adult myself, that's when I realized that this place has, has a spot in my heart. And I know that a lot of tourists say that about this place. But for me, it's not like in a usual, like, gusto ko yung mga pasyalan and everything. It's very ironic. I'm always here, but when I go here, mostly alone, I don't really go to touristy spots. I just go cafe hopping. So, to sum it up, Baguio really fits my lifestyle in all aspects. So, what are those aspects? First is, Baguio is so walkable. If you guys watched my previous video, even in Manila, I fucking try to get my steps in kahit na super impossible. Kasi walang pedestrian, super konti ng parks, especially where I was residing and which is my hometown, Caloocan. Like, it's really impossible for you to, to just walk and have like a calm stroll in the neighborhood. Here, like, I can easily get my 10k steps in without actually feeling that nervousness na baka mahagip ako ng sasakyan or whatsoever. I love, like, when I first visited here as an adult, I fell in love with the pedestrian lane and the sidewalks. Like, that's just my favorite. I will try to find my photo, like, back in 2018 and 2019, 2020, I don't know. But I always have photos in the sidewalk because it's just my favorite thing. Like, wala akong picture sa mga touristy spots. I only have photos sa not sa pedestrian. I only have photos sa sidewalks nila and sa mga cafes because I really, really love the sidewalk. I love that it's elevated na hindi makakaakyat yung mga motor. Like, I know na hindi rin masyadong common dito yung... I was just speaking about my hatred against kamote ng mga motorists. I'm not saying na walang kamote na nakasasakyan, but particularly yung mga nagmomotor sa Manila. Like, super nakakainis yung nasa sidewalk sila and then they will even have the audacity na businahan ka. Like, I would always pick on them. Talagang, like, binabagalan ko maglakad kapag ganun. Kasi, oh my God, like, it's fucking sidewalk. Like, you don't have the... Sorry. You are so impatient that you can't wait until the traffic ease up. Anyway, balik tayo sa positive thoughts. Another thing that fits my lifestyle is, na-mention ko na, cafes. Like, magsasawa ako sa cafe hopping dito. Like, everywhere there's cafes. Like, I don't really care kahit sabihin pa nilang overpriced yan. I love reviewing cafes. Like, I would definitely do a video where I visit like maybe 10 coffee shops and I rate them, just like how Emma Chamberlain do like her videos in New York. Like, I would love to do that sometime, but yeah. And let me know if you guys are interested kung ano na yung mga cafes na na-try ko because it's a hit and miss as well, which I think makes it very fun. Another aspect that I would say that Baguio fits me slow living, yet it's still accessible. I mean, there's still a glimpse of province vibe, pero there's a lot of stores. You just have to pick the location where you'll be residing. It's kind of slow living because in terms, for example, in transpo, if you don't want to walk, then you have to wait for taxis, and most of the time hindi siya ganun kadaling makuha unless you'll book Grab. And for me, ganun yung ginagawa ko usually. Pero sa SM, naranasan kong pumila rin kasi wala rin mabook na Grab. So it's kind of like giving you a time to pause. Because for me, I'm always like on the go. I'm such a go-getter kind of girl. So I would always choose convenience. Pero dito sa Baguio, may mga aspect na you just really have to slow down. And yun nga, yung sa transpo, if walang taxi, then you have to walk. Mostly kapag mag-walk ka, parang tatagal ka ng 20 to 1 hour depending on the distance. And yeah, I think it still gives you that calmness na hindi mo makikita sa Manila because everything is just instant. Now let's move on to my pre-moving in checklist. So of course, you have to find your apartment first. So ako, naghanap ako sa marketplace kasi wala akong time na magstay here sa Baguio, and I think it's not going to be productive for me knowing na hindi ako magaling sa direction. So I can't just randomly go to apartments and everything. So yeah, wala akong preference. Like, I didn't initially thought na I'll move into a condo. I just wanted a place na accessible sa stores, sa groceries, and as much as possible, hindi prone sa mga outages, which is very impossible naman sa Baguio because that's common. Knowing na, yun nga, sabi nila, yung pine trees, nagkukos siya ng power interruption, like yung mga ibon daw, nabasa ko sa Reddit. That's another tip. Do a lot of research. Kahit saan kayo mag-move in or kahit saan kayo magre-relocate, make sure that you know a lot about the place. Like, there's so much ways now to find out, especially online. So, for me, luckily, hindi ko na nga maalala kung paano ko nahanap yung listing na to, but I know na sobrang vague lang nung posting nung landlord, hindi pa updated yung photos, and usually hindi ako mag-entertain or hindi ako mag-message ng mga ganung listing kasi I find it sketchy, and meron akong 2 apartments na titignan dapat, and nagpunta na talaga ako dito sa Baguio, pero for some reason tinamad akong tignan siya. I just went for coffee hopping instead of visiting the units because I didn't really feel that motivated. Pero this particular unit where I actually moved in, hindi ko alam kung bakit ako, as I've mentioned, yung listing nung landlord is very vague, and as someone na sobrang hilig mag-online shopping or mag-transact online, alam ko na yung mga how to spot a sketchy listing and all, and ayoko na mahirap kausap. Pero when I message the landlord, okay naman siyang kausap, and I immediately asked my cousin who's residing here in Baguio to do a visit, and then I just had a video call with the landlord, and I asked my cousin to do a video of the unit. I didn't even saw it in person, and nagput na agad ako ng down payment because I don't know, I just feel like it's meant to be. Ganun akong sometimes na I've been proven na whenever I trust my instinct, it's always right. I don't know, it's just how it works for me. You guys are new in terms of online transaction, at least invest some time in actually going to the unit in person before kayo mag-down. If wala kayong makakatulong to do online transactions and all, then don't risk it. Kasi lalo na if sa Baguio, sobrang daming scammer. Sobrang, even kahit yung mga short term lang, kahit nga yung mga for 2 days lang, yung mga ganun, mga accommodation lang, there's a lot of scam. So be cautious. And for me, super perfect nitong place sa akin kasi since condo siya, merong utilities. And yun yung naging issue ko sa apartment kasi ang hirap kapag may mga gusto akong gawin sa apartment. I'm just a girl na walang alam sa stuff, sa mga pagkukumpuni. Kumpuni ba tawag dun? Like yung mga, like I'm just a dummy in terms of those kind of stuff. And dito, since my utilities, although may fee sila, I'm completely fine with that. Like, I don't have any issues kasi it's just that, like, I mean, that's life. You have to pay for convenience and I'm okay with that. Also, may generator dito and since condo siya, parang may sarili silang tank sa water. So, walang issue sa water. So, yun two common problems sa Baguio. I'm still planning to get and invest on a power backup kasi I don't know, I just wanted to be prepared because I don't want my work to be, you know, affected kapag may mga uncontrollable issues. And I'm such a control freak in terms of that. Like yung internet, na mention ko na siya sa initial part ng video na to. Mostly online ko lang din siya ginawa. Again, if hindi kayo masyadong maalam sa online transaction, at least find someone. But yung sa internet naman, the payment was only made nung na-install na nila. Like, I've installed Converge here in my unit. And, ayun, nagbayad lang ako ng 1 month advance. It's not like a new process. Like, some ISP really requires advance. Oh, and in terms of the budget pala, as long as hindi siya abot ng 30K, for me, I can still afford it. And, ayun nga, parang sinasum up ko lang din kasi talaga yung cost ng pagpunta ko dito lagi and everything. And, you know, be realistic din sa expectation mo. Like, this is a tourist spot. So, it's definitely going to cost you to rent a unit, especially if long term. And mostly talaga, short term lang yung inaalaw ng mga landlords. So, I'm just lucky that I found this. So, what about the actual moving checklist that I have? The only thing that I planned for move is Transportify. I booked it like 2 weeks advance ata. And I rented or I paid for 2 extra helpers. Actually, may free na siyang 1 extra helper and then the driver is also going to help depending on the circumstance. Pero for me, naka-help yung driver and then may another helper. So, 3 sila nagbuhat. So, super dali. Like, and super highly reco ko yung Transportify. Like, I've checked the other rates from private services or moving services and so far like half ng payment including the toll fee. So far almost 1/2 cheaper yung Transportify. And meron ka pang like assurance na kahit papano kapag nagka-issues, meron kang makakausap. And super active ng customer service nila. Like, I couldn't be more satisfied. Kaya nagbigay talaga ako ng tip. Kasi even the organization kung saan nila nilalagay yung mga bagay-bagay. Because I have a lot of furniture. Wala akong masyadong gamit. But I have a lot of tables. And most of them are custom made. So I'm really like particular. Na dapat hindi sila like nagkaskasan or everything. So they really made sure na ayun, magiging okay siya. And knowing na yung distance from Manila to Baguio and the roads, wala akong naging problem in terms of those. Just make sure that when you move, especially if ganun kalayo, you also do your part. Like ako talaga nag-bubble wrap ako kasi hindi na nila issue yun kung hindi naka-bubble wrap and everything. And then yung mga furniture ko, kinling wrap ko sila para like hindi maging prone magasgasan. Even my mattress, I purchased like a cover for it para of course if may spill or anything. Ayun lang yung mga gusto kong i-share sa inyo. Like, I actually expected this move to be very complicated dahil nga sa distance. But knowing me, I actually make things happen and I always make effort in terms of the things that I do in my life. So it went really smoothly. Yeah, I think if mag-move kayo dito sa Baguio, just make sure that you're all prepared and that you really decide. I think the very crucial part is yung location. Like, for me, it all falls into place kasi malapit sa lahat tong condo, and ayun nga, yung may facilities na sila na existing, like sa internet, hindi na ako nagka-issue if serviceable ba siya, kasi most condos are going to be serviceable by ISPs because mostly sila pa nga yung priority, diba? So, kung magpupunta kayo like sa mga looban na part ng Baguio, make sure nyo muna sa landlord na maaabot siya ng internet. And if you are a working individual, of course, very important siya. And yung power issues din and everything, make sure that you come prepared here. So, ayun lang. And I'm so excited to share more of my journey in Baguio with you guys. And I hope that you learned something from this video. And I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll be uploading like more of my day-to-day life here in Baguio because I really wanted to romanticize this, because this is really a dream come true for me, as I've said in our intro, and I wanted to like have this keepsake journal in a video form. And let me know if you have any questions, or if you have like any video suggestions, or if you wanted me to make like any Baguio related videos or anything out of the blue that would be, you know, fun to make. So, yun lang. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I see you on the next video.